Source. Actually, Char. Char is a player that used to play for SapphireColona.com, and a player that I played against when he was on SapphireColona.com. So I guess I know he has a 1.6 background. Um, so maybe I wasn't as right as I thought I was, but I think it'll be interesting to see the 1.6 player versus 1.6 player, or 1.6 playing team versus 1.6 playing team. I don't know. I guess it's kind of an unproven theory, but I really just wonder if having the source background makes a difference.
I don't know if, as opposed to a 1.6 to a source background, I don't know if either is going to help you more. If anything, I think a 1.6 background might be a little bit more helpful within the structure of the game. Aiming-wise, I don't really know, because they all feel so much. They feel so much more different. You know what I mean? I came from 1.5 and 1.6, and then source was weird to me, and the initial part of Go was weird to me the whole time. Nothing really felt the same ever. So I don't think aiming-wise it really gives you an advantage, but I think being as the 1.6 competitive scene was larger, that would help you in a competitive sense more than source, but I can't say for sure. But I think we're live now.
Yeah, we're live.
This is your first round. United 5 is CT side. This is going to be United 5 versus Armata. Oh, TMZilla already got it. TMZ already got it. Storm gets a nice kill right there. And then here comes the T's rushing into the B bomb site. Work their way fully in there. Let's bring my map back. It was lost for a second. They do get the bomb plant. Romulus is down. Char is also down. Gunfights happening at the back. That's XP3 who goes down right there. Wow. Relics is on a heat wave right now. Takes down Storm 2. Comes in. Takes out TMZ. One CT left in there. That's going to be Moses. So now Doom and Moses are going to be fighting against, or excuse me, Doom is going to be fighting against Warden and Moses, and Warden ends up winning that fight, comes off the bomb, gets the headshot right, not a headshot actually, gets the body shots off, but the timer is ticking down. It's going to not be in his favor, and he does not, oh, the kit was right there in front of his face.
Oh man, I didn't even see any of his teammates had a kit.
No one called the kit. Warden could have won that round for his team on the defuse if somebody called that there was a kit just 10 feet in front of him at jail.
Well, let's say, I mean, he had about 3 seconds left on the clock, so he would have had to got up off the bomb, find the kit, and get back to the bomb within 3 seconds, or else it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So in those situations, it's tough. But I think Armata played that round really, really intelligently. I think they know what their advantages and disadvantages are against United 5, and I think they, may not be as comfortable just kind of standing in front of United 5 and trying to outshoot them. So they got right in United 5's face. I think it was a smart idea, and it was executed pretty much perfectly, considering they won the round. I guess not perfectly, or else they wouldn't have died at the end, but still, about as perfectly as it could have gone down.
Armata was able to take that first round. They have the gun advantage now. Here comes a push right here. That's Warden pushing through. Warden gets caught in the side by Muffin. Muffin was definitely ready for that. There is Relics right there in the vent shooting. I believe XP3 saw him. He might have, may not have. I don't think he saw him, but he's moving around, checking the vents still anyways, as one frag already happened out in mid, and he's got to be aware of that. Now he definitely saw Relics, and he's going to move out of there. So a little bit of on the ropes here for United 5 as Armata, wow, Doom just able to roll his way right in there and just takes out Moses, and then TMZ easily. Romulus gets a kill on Storm, so now we have XP3, last one left. CT side trying to go against all 5 terrorists. All of them have Galils except for Doom here. So smart play for XP3, getting pushed from all directions. Interesting spam there through the wall. Almost got a hit off. He's going to try and get a gun here. Doom is not the guy to try and kill, or he needs to kill him, but he does not have a gun. And then Char comes around the corner and gets the Galil headshot off in middle. And Armata is going to easily pick up a second round.
So that round we saw Armata play a slightly more cautious game. I guess they knew United 5 couldn't possibly buy anything, or even if they were to fully buy out, they'd be toting around pistols at best. So by taking it more slowly, they were able to just pick up the picks they need and then commit when they need to. They weren't going to get caught off guard. But I'm not sure if they're going to be ready for United 5 to have guns this round. XP3 not hiding his FAMAS ownership at all. So maybe they're ready for it.
United 5 looking to try and steal this round away. Moses already gets a FAMAS headshot to open it up. That's over at B. Moses drops down. He's very low, though. Gets taken down by Romulus. One player, that's Storm, just going to hide out underneath the balcony right there. And he gets taken down. Had the shot initially on Muffin, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. So here comes the rotate from United 5. 2 players down in the B site. Here comes the spray from XP3 trying to get Relics, and he does get the shot off Relics right there. but Romulus answers, getting another headshot. Romulus with a 2K on the round. Char just gets taken down by TMZ. XP3 answers also. Now we have only one T left, and we have no Ts left, actually. That was a touchdown grenade right there from TMZ. So just like that, United 5 is able to surprise there with FAMAS's and win themselves around. Score is still 2-1 Armata.
I can't exactly say I'm surprised that happened. Even the first round with pistols, United 5 had a great retake. In the post-plant situation, it was just the fact that Armata was able to, use their time more effectively, and they left a player without a kit alive last. So they kind of got lucky on that first round, and it didn't pay off this time because United 5 had the firepower to back up the teamwork on the retake.
And they're able to move their way into mid here, so this is going to be a full buy for both teams. It looks like Doom is going to push up very far. XP3 gets caught by that very nice AK headshot from him. That's Doom getting that one, pushing his way all the way into mid. He's going to work towards the CT side now. The rest of the T's are just kind of hanging out, seeing if they can get an aggressive play here. I'd like to see the number 6 of who is number 6. That's going to be Relics. I'd like to see him move his way up. Moses catches Doom, pushing over towards CT. Your other terrorists are going to be executing on the catwalk. That's Char in the site, taking down TM. And then Warden still hanging up there in Horseshoe. He's going to get spotted now. I believe Relics gets the shot off on him, and he does. Warden goes down there and spraying through the smoke. That is going to be a 2K on the round as Moses goes down. Storm answers, though, with a FAMAS kill from Upper A. He is going to be your last remaining CT, trying to work his way out. I believe he's just going to try and save this gun here, maybe get a pick, try and steal a gun of his own. It is 1 versus 3. Bomb planted in A. Romulus first to see him. Can't get the shot off there. Throws a smoke. Peeks out again. Flashbang pops at his face. Still spraying. Got to try and get out of there. And Muffin rotates from the J-Halls. Gets the headshot on him as he tried to jump down. And Armata is now 3-1.
So yeah, Armata has a big lead, 3-1, as you just said. Most of them were able to keep their guns that round. Yeah, it looks like most of them. And they were able to shut down the bonus money that United 5 was getting. I would say that right now Armata is in the driver's seat as United 5 is saving this round, and depending on how severe the economy is looking for next round, they might have to save that one too.
Armata looking to try and steal as much momentum as they can from your CT team. It looks like this is a huge rotate. All 5 players are moving their way over there, and they might get caught from behind here. Here comes Warden on the flank, or Warden gets 1. He's able to get 2 right there before they get him down. TM is up, and Moses is up. Last 2 left there. They're fighting against 3 terrorist bombs going to be planted in B. Spray there from Moses, trying to get Char down as Char gets the bomb planted. So TM and Moses do not have guns there. They're going up against terrorists with rifles. Doom gets the kill there. Moses peeks out. Romulus is real close. Char gets the headshot on him, though. So Armata moves to 4-1, and Armata is looking to carry a lot of momentum here. They're definitely surprising United 5.
Definitely. United 5 is now worked themselves in a position where they are kind of in between a full buy and a light buy. It looks like they're going to go for it. I see all rifles across the board, but 3 FAMASs for United 5, and not even, I guess helmets don't matter for everybody, but not full nades for everybody. So they are very financially invested in this round. I think if they have any shot at bringing this back, this is one of the rounds that they need to turn around. They need to bring it back. They need to stop Armata and win this one.
Do you like the buy here? We got 3 FAMASs and 2 M4s. I don't really like that. You got TM with no head armor, Storm with no head armor, and Moses with no head armor. I probably would have waited another if your economy was that bad. The FAMAS play worked once, but I don't think it's going to work again. Armata is shooting extremely well right now, using their AKs very good. And right there, proved wrong, actually. Did you catch that over in B?
Yeah, the Char shot?
Yeah. And once again, Moses actually gets another FAMAS headshot right there. So proving me wrong with the FAMASs as it's a 2 versus 2 now. Moses goes down from the catwalk and another kill from the catwalk. That's Relics with the 3K on the round. So the FAMASs didn't pay off there as Armata moves to 5-1 against United 5.
So to answer your question, I guess the answer is no, it wasn't worth it. I mean, obviously hindsight is 20/20, and it's hard to say what's going to work at the time. But I also definitely see the logic in their buy. They're going to have to, pick up one of those rounds at some point in the game, especially if they keep on losing, if they keep saving. Basically, they're not doing themselves any any service by just delaying the inevitable. They're gonna have to buy up at some point. They're gonna have to win a clutch round, and unfortunately that wasn't it for them. But maybe they can chain it into something else down the line.
And this eco coming through mid here, nice touchdown. Char, I do believe, picked up all 3 of those kills, so he's already got a 3 kill on the round. Storm left, nice CZ75 work there from him, pushing B. Now the terrorists know where he is, though, so it's going to be hard to steal a gun. He gets 1 more out of it, though, before Muffin takes him down. So that's going to be 3 rebuys they're forcing on this round, which is going to be very, very helpful for them going into the next one. Moses, last one left, 1 versus 2 here. Bombs working its way into B. You're going to be fighting against Muffin and Doom, who both have rifles and head armor and flashes. 1 nade left on Muffin. So if Moses is able to pick up 1 here, he's got a fighting chance trying to get another, but he can't make it happen there. So Armata moves to 6-1 versus United 5, and they definitely have the momentum in their favor. Let's see if United 5 is able to halt that on a bye here.
Ooh, I want to see if XP3 can do anything with that op. And as you said, United 5 did a great job of taking guns out of Armata's hands. And obviously they couldn't choose this or anything like that, but they happened to kill the 3 terrorists that were the most rich. So, while they are doing damage to the terrorist economy, they're not really, hitting them where it hurts.
As we are underway with your 8th round now, look at the push there coming from Storm. Char ends up on the trade there, but that was a 1-for-1 as Relics goes down also. Both players not at full power, both teams not at full power now. We're rocking a 4 versus 4 here, and the rotate towards B. You move 2 players in. 1 player's already deep into mid now, so Warden has to wrap his way back into A to try and protect the A-Hall's horseshoe area. The calls should be coming that there's plenty in B. Let's see if we get the rotate happening. Romulus buys his way into the bomb site there with a nice headshot. And now the bomb's going to plant. It's a 4 versus 3 on this retake. Do you think United 5 can pull this off?
I think now that XP3 got that clutch shot, maybe it's possible, but they are really smoked off, and the clock is working against them. They need to make quick work of the retake if they're going to do it.
Here comes Warren pushing in. Can't get it off. Romulus right there. 3K on the round now. Only 1 T remaining as he just got shot in the head from his own teammate. But that is 1 CT remaining, excuse me. That's going to be XP3 trying to move his way back out. He is completely out of the bomb site. He's just going to save his op that he's got. He did get 1 kill on the round there, which kind of opened it up for the CTs, but they weren't able to get a kill. And Romulus actually dies to the bomb at the end of that. So Armata moves up 7 rounds to 1 against United 5. This might be a large upset right here.
Definitely. And once again, it'll be interesting to see if United 5 opts to buy around that op. It looks like they might, as Warden bought a rifle, but maybe it was a miss. Oh, no, Storm bought. Okay, so they are going to be buying around the op. They did it very slowly. Clearly, there was some discussion about it. And this is another one of the rounds where they're basically zeroing out their economy. They're very heavily invested in the round, and they really need to win it. They are mixing up their setup here, stacking 3 towards B, but that's not going to help them because the Armata team is geared up, ready to go, splitting Cat and the subway area.
Here comes the execute on the catwalk. I really like what Armata's doing here. They were a little bit B heavy at the beginning of the game, working their way back now, trying to split on A. I think they've done 1 A split so far, but they're trying to mix it up a little bit. And as you can see, I know Armata wasn't able to see. Nice kill there from XP3, shooting Char in the pit. Romulus goes down to TM, who was actually stacked by what used to be the blue barrels. Getting a nice kill there, halting that rush. So 5 United 5 players left alive versus 2 Armata players. They do have the bomb. Let's see if they get an over-rotate here, because I was going to touch on the fact that United 5 rotated pretty fast out of B when they only saw 2 players on catwalk there, and the guys actually in tunnels made no noise. And just like that, it's only 1 terrorist left alive as Relics goes down from XP3's op in the mid. So Muffin by himself, he's got to try and work that bomb over there and try and get it into the site where there's 4 CTs. This might not work out for him, and it's not able to. So United 5 finally picks up a 2nd round. Armata is still up 7-2 though.
So for the same reasons why they were able to dominate in the first few rounds of the game were the same reasons why they actually lost that round right there. They'd been going so heavily towards B and putting so much pressure at B, even when they weren't fast taking it, that United 5 felt that when they saw nobody putting any pressure on B that round, that there's no way that they could be going B, and they were absolutely right about it. Armata was basically ready to go at A. And Armata's clearly mixing it up. They know where their bread and butter is.
But the B press this time not working out for him. Quite a few trades there. Warden, last one left. If he can get this shot off, he would have just heroed that round. Not able to. So on that round, we got Storm with the kill, Moses with 1, and Warden with the 2K. Doom, last terrorist remaining. He is by himself with the bomb. We're going to follow from his perspective as he's working against 2 CTs. TM and XP3 are both left alive. He's going to try and work it out and try and... hopefully he'll be able to work his way into a 1 versus 1 situation at one of the sites. CTs are sticking kind of close together here. So if I was Doom, I think I would go back to B. Well, I don't know about you later.
If he goes back to B, he's going to be facing that op, which is going to be tough for him. XP3s are a really talented opper, and he's going to be very quick. You can be sure he's not going to miss that shot. But on the other hand, if he was able to get in XP3's face, then, you know, an op's an easy kill from close range, or if you catch an op off guard.
And look at that, XP3 is going to move his way into jail right now. If Doom is not able to... okay, he's clear of that now. He's going to work his way into the cat, and look at both the CTs over by spawn. One's completely in mid, one's going to be coming to J Halls now. They're going to commit to thinking it's going to be at A. Doom has earned his way in here. Oh, he might catch TM off guard. If he's able to catch TM off guard right here, he's going to get this plan off. No, not able to. TM gets the quick AK headshot on him, and Armata is now still ahead by a few less rounds, 73.
Definitely. That was a huge round win for United 5 because they won 2 rounds in a row, meaning they are no longer getting hit by the bonus money win-loss issue that a lot of teams face. Even their offer has a lot of money in the bank for drops down the line. You know, I wouldn't say United 5 has fully recovered from the, you know, the onslaught that was Armata right off the bat, but I would say they're in good shape to overcome.
Here comes the B press one more time. As you can see, though, Armata is going to be on a save here. They're heavily favoring B in this game. I think we've only seen 2 A splits. One worked, one failed and got shut down. Warden in the vent gets taken down, so Doom forces a rebuy there. But money is not going to be too bad for the players on the other side. You see Storm just kind of hanging out outside B, still waiting. 2 players pushing up, actually. That's going to be Moses and Storm here. So the terrorists have 1 gun in their hands. That's going to be in the hands of Doom. He's going to try and work with his single teammate left alive against all these CTs over there, and it doesn't pay off for him as kills trade out. 1 player left. That's going to be Relics. He got a kill there at the end, but he's getting pushed from all sides here. If he can catch this player off guard, which he's not able to, that's TM who gets him. So United 5 wins a 4th round. Score is still 7-4. Armata is up.
I think it's time for Armata to try their luck in the mid area. Hopefully, hopefully for their sake, XP3, you know, misses some of those shots, but they've been getting shut down on their A splits pretty handily, especially recently. And now that they've pretty much showed their hand at B and showed what they're capable of at B, they're getting shut down there too. So really, logically, there's only one more place to work.
And it looks like they're going to be splitting towards A now. This is going to be the first time you've seen the terrorists work their way through the A halls. I'm excited to see what they're able to make happen here. They got 7 rounds on T side, though. On this map, that's pretty good here. They definitely have the advantage going into this. If they pick up 1 more round, they win the half. And Warden answers with TM right there, halting that rush. Char ends up getting a kill at the end of it. So Bomb is going to be down in the A halls over by Horseshoe. So CT rotate incoming. That's going to be TM. XP3 with the touchdown grenade. So now we got 1 remaining terrorist. That's going to be Relics. He's going to be by himself out in mid, and he almost just got spotted by XP3 there. XP3 looked like he was going to peek out. Can't peek out all the way. He looks... Relics knows there. If he gets the shot off, and he does. He gets the headshot right there. So that's going to be helpful, making this a 1v3 instead of a 4. I just don't know if he's got enough gas in the tank to be able to get these 3 players down to win this round here. 50 seconds is on the board. I don't know. You think he's got it later?
I think this is going to be a tough one for him to win. But, you know, once again, not impossible. The bomb is down in really a very unreachable spot. I can't see United 5 making a big mistake and dropping it there, and they don't. So, you know, pretty much, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, pretty much on track with how I thought that round was going to go down. And one thing I want to point out is that United 5's grenade game, specifically their He grenade game, has been absolutely vicious this game. You can tell their communication is, you know, really good, or, you know, at least where it needs to be, because, you know, they have 1 player who shoots his M4, and then like 3 grenades will rain in from all different locations exactly where they need to be. And wow, actually, Doom takes down XP3, so I'll shut my mouth and let you take over. That's crazy.
Had the scoreboard up there for a while there. We missed the Doom kill on XP3. I wasn't even on him when that happened. But that kill goes down. And just like that, opening up the round, United 5 is doing good, fighting their way back here. It's now 7-5. At one point it was, I do believe, 7-1. And United 5, no, they haven't won that many in a row, have they? I think it was 6-1.
Maybe. Yeah, could have been 6-1.
Either way, they've been just on a rampage here. Armata is going to be on a full buy, though. Head armor, rifles, they have one op. Char is only rocking a Galil, so that's going to... It's got to be a little bit in the favor of the CT side here. I know they heard it. Oh, TM almost got a shot right there on Romulus. Romulus trying to peek the catwalk. But the player advantage is still the T side. They're going to work their way back and throw a fake over here at A and see if they get a fast rotate out of the CTs. There's one kill. Romulus gets that one. TM gets traded out after he gets a kill on Romulus. That's Relic. So here comes the rotate from the remaining CTs. Only one is going to sit there. And if the Ts play this right and they go slow enough, they'll be able to get in. No bomb plant, though, so now the CTs have to be worried about it. That's going to be Warden, who's a long-time veteran of the game. Gets a nice headshot there on Relics, and now they know for sure bomb is B. Storm should be able to hear that, and he does. He's in jail. Can't make it happen. So now we have a 1 versus 3 bomb plant in B. Warden versus all these terrorists. Turns away from the flashbang and gets smoked from the side. So Armata is now up 8-5, and looking like they're going to still try and win out the rest of this half. They already secured the win on this half, though.
Definitely. 8 rounds is a solid outing on Terrorist side. And the more you can win, especially more beyond this point, the merrier. And did you see that pop flash that was used at the last second to take down Warden?
Yeah,
I think
right when he turned
that's
away.
a very underutilized pop flash. It's not a specific pop flash. You know, you're not really setting it up. You're kind of setting yourself. Oh man, Warden taking down Doom at an op. So that's a great way to open the round. But players setting themselves up with those style of pop flashes is, to me, one of the newer trends in CS:GO, and not something that, maybe just because I was terrible at Source, but not something I used a lot in Source. Where if you throw a flash right behind you as you peek, you either force the other person to shoot at you and take the flash, or you force them to turn where you just have a gun aimed straight at their back. It's really a nifty technique, and it's a great way to improve your individual play.
A lot of people underutilize the pop flash or the delay flash to your side. I think that's something that they really, really should add to their game here. And you see Armata working their way into A, getting an A take. This is their second successful A take. I should say, technically it's the third because they got an A take last round, but it was just a fake for over at B. But so this is the second one that they've got into A where the bomb went down in A, and Romulus playing well up top. XP3 is waiting. He's not going to peek that again as that op is extremely flash. So it's a flash. Romulus commits, or Romulus throws the flash. XP3 commits to the rush. Not able to get it, and Storm cleaned up at the end of that. So Armata here have a lot of momentum going into this, and not very much money on the CT side here. So they should be able to win this 10-5, unless United 5 is able to eco extremely hard right here.
I think a 10-5 half would be incredible for Armata. They're absolutely surpassing my expectations right now. Or, you know, actually, to be honest, I can't even tell if they're surpassing my expectations or if United 5 is so far failing to reach them. But, you know, as we saw last night in the Nile game, or 2 nights ago, now, part of it that we caught, they lost the first half 12-4, and although they did end up losing, I'm pretty sure they brought it pretty close.
And look at these trades out here. TM got 2 on the round. Warden goes down, though. That was a FAMAS in the hands of TM there. So he was able to take 2 guns out of, that was the hands of Muffin and Relics. Their guns are gone now. But back to a 3 versus 3, an op, an M4, and an AK versus XP3 was just able to pick himself up an AK there. So that is going to be extremely helpful for him. And look at those 2 terrorists just hanging out right there. That's going to be the Storm moving up on him, and Storm gets taken out. They were hanging out in mid there, so Storm goes down, and there's only 1 player left in the A side. That's going to be XP3. He's got a gun! Oh, he could turn this around right now, and he does. Look at that. 2 headshots there, dropping the bomb in A, so only Doom is left alive. He's got an op, full armor. He has 2 flashes, a nade. He should be in good position here. Plenty of time to work this down. Both CTs are going to rotate over into A. He's got to work those flashbangs, and he can make this happen here. Doom's op did beat XP3 earlier in the match. XP3 does have a gun right now. Moses only with a pistol here, so I think he's got it later. What about you?
I think this is one of the more winnable ones that we've seen this time. I see Moses doesn't actually have a gun on him, and I think our Doom wants to avoid that pretty much at all costs. He had the quick bomb pick up there, and he sees XP3 for like the 5th time. So this is one that is extremely winnable. He just needs to, man. If he picked up one of the kills at any point, he would have been in great shape to pick up the second one. But unfortunately, he's unable to do it, and that brings the half score to 9-6 in favor of United 5. Not something that I would have predicted, but yeah, I mean, that's really, I would not say I would have predicted that. I thought United 5 would have a much stronger CT side showing, or even just a general first half showing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're out of the game and that they can't have a great second half showing.
Oh, definitely not out of this. As you can see, though, you have some big names. XP3, Storm, Warden. These guys have been around for a long time. There's Moses, TM. These guys got a lot of skill here. Look for them to try and turn this around. Look for them to turn it around a little bit at least. I don't think United 5 is going to lay down by any means, but I definitely did not expect Armata to pull a 9-6 first half out. And the Terrorists are just going to work their way over. And Relics with the initial kill there. Storm on the trade, getting a second one. That's a 2K on the round for him there. Still one more CT down in the site right there. Goes down, and Storm and Warden doing work on this. Storm with the 3K, Warden with the 2K. So the Vets come out and win the round for their team. They move themselves within 2 now, but Armata is still up. But judging by that by that win right there, we usually say given 3 rounds off that pistol. So this could be close. They could tie this up.
Yeah, it looks like they're buying CZs and P250s and 5.7s now. So, you know, ecos are always possible. United 5 is not chancing anything. I see 3 AKs for them and 2 Galils. And they're going to be taking this round slowly. This is one where the CTs often push, or they like to pre-nade spots. So I think the slow play on round 2 is pretty much the answer no matter what you have in your hands. And having rifles in your hands just, you know, makes you just way more dangerous on an individual level.
But there's quite a few CZ75s. Have you been able to use it yet? I know, I don't think you said that you were using it in your rotation yet, and I'm still curious if you haven't used it yet.
Oh, I have used it. And first of all, Warden and Storm just had a great entrance taking down the 2 CTs that were there. I've used it before. I think that it fits one niche role, which is, you know, that quick 12-bullet push burst surprise. I think it fits that role very well. But I think the P250 is just a better all-around gun. It has more general utility. I'd rather have a P250 in my hands 99% of the time than a CZ.
CZ worked there for Relics. Doom gets traded out, though. Relics trying to get some more guns, trying to force more rebuys there. Let's see if the wily veterans here that are United 5 get aggressive, and they're not able to get aggressive there. So that is going to be another round in the bank for United 5. So 1 round. They're only away by 1 round.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, winning this round here, which I, you know, once again suspect they will because they're playing rifles against pistols, and it's a tie game. United 5, as you said, is a very talent-rich team, a team of players that have been playing the game for a really long time. Although, actually, I think TM is relatively new. I think TM came over from maybe AVA or one of those games with Skadoodle and Michael 3D. But the rest of the team, or maybe I'm just completely wrong about TM, but the rest of the team is, you know, very, very known players.
Yes, and this is going to get very close here. XP3 goes down. Armata is on a big push here. Look at them all just bunched up crazy over there. Going to work their way through the jail into the site, try and get through that smoke. 2 on the flank through outside B. Moses is going to be the first one who's going to come back. So let's see if he's able to get some kills here. He's going to be your number 4 player. Moses is going to be the closest one. Romulus right into him and gets taken down. There's Relics right around the corner. Gets the shot off on him. Char is also there right now. Char's going to push too. Can't get Moses down. Moses doing very good work over there. Let's move our way back up to Muffin, who's trying to push from up top. There goes Char. Muffin's just going to get out of there as his teammate is also getting out of there. Trying to see if he can steal a gun. Not able to get a gun out of that. But just like that, United 5 ties it up. We are 9-9 all tied up, and United 5 is making a game out of this.
Yeah, this is where the long-time professional experience kicks in. These teams, these players on United 5 have faced adversity before and have overcome it. They know what that's like. I'm not really sure if I can say the same about Armata. I'm not sure. I know some of their players have played, you know, at the professional level, but I'm not sure how many of them have had, you know, successful LAN careers or, you know, online wins. So I think the experience that United 5 has is going to be very advantageous for them.
And let's talk about this map a little bit here while we're, this is the first buy round though. I see a lot of people asking if this is Wow, Warden, man. Warden can still shoot, dude. His aim is not gone yet. That kid's aim is still nutso. But a lot of people are talking on stream what we think this map is. It T-sided, CT-sided? I think this is one of the more extremely even maps. I'm going to give a slight edge, though, to the terrorist side on this map. Maybe one round split, but otherwise it's extremely even. I don't know how you feel about it later.
Yeah, I have a personal belief that playing CT side and playing defense is just inherently easier than playing offense and being a terrorist. I think, being able to sit back and work off your team is a lot easier than getting those opening picks. But that just might be, how I am as a player. A lot of people seem to think that this is a T-sided map, whereas I think is more even. But, take from that what you will.
And just like that, that round is over. Armata picks up a big win there to break the momentum from United 5 and move one round ahead, 10-9. And this is getting really close, dude. I don't know.
It is. United 5 is going to be able to buy this round, but it looks like they are spending a lot of their money. I see Storm has $3,600 and Warden has 28, but those aren't really big enough figures to make full buys, and it's not enough to drop for their teammates. So they are, once again, very financially invested into the round, and it's not looking great for them as Doom and Robbie was just push out a cat with a double flash take that absolutely caught XP3, Storm, and Warden off guard.
I love that push there, getting aggressive off the catwalk on that buy to force the issue there. Now TM and Moses by themselves. They got to try and work against a full 5 Armata players here. Armata looks to have stolen this round quite well, and they're just going to hang out. Oh, there goes the squeaky door. TM gets caught. Bomb down. Here comes the rotate from the last remaining CT. That's not over there. Bomb's going to be picked up. That's going to be Moses. Down to 7 HP, though. He's going to be fighting against Muffin, and Muffin wins that. But that push there, man, that was a great push. Armata able to move up another round. They just worked their way right through the catwalk, and boom, caught all those. Well, I did, yeah, through the catwalk, caught all those players in mid coming upstairs. That was dirty.
It was a great play, and it was an extremely lucky play for Armata. They very easily could have done that double flash setup and peeked and seen nobody there, or gotten caught off guard and been immediately down 2 players. So those high risks can pay off, especially when they're done and timed properly. So I give Armata a lot of props for that round.
A good job for them turning around. We got a little bit of a broken map there. Fixed it. Now that is back in order. United 5 is on a pistol save here. It looks like they're going to be moving over towards B. One player out mid goes down. That's Warden. Warden and Storm working together. God, how it probably doesn't feel that way for you, but it just feels so nostalgic for me watching Storm and Warden play together still. You know what I mean?
And play well.
Yeah, I remember watching them when I was like literally like a little kid still. You know what I mean? Muffin answers, but that is not looking good. Moses, last one left. He's going to work his way out. Moses gets the kill, though. Able to almost get a gun. Can't make it happen. And Armata moves up another round. So score is 12-9. And Armata's getting within striking distance to close this out later.
Definitely. I think with a round win here, they would be looking, incredibly solid to, win out from there. And piggybacking off what you were just saying about the kind of legendary players that play for United 5, I think it's great that they, still can play and that they can still compete because, obviously in esports there's no age problem except for, in terms of maturity. But I'm glad to see that we're seeing Armata, the younger, newer team coming up with big wins or, big leads over these quote-unquote legends.
Yes. Armata getting aggressive out in the mid there. It's kind of paying off there. They've won down to a 3 versus 3 here, preventing the T's from locking down mid control, and one player still out there. That's going to be Char. Char's in a good position here. If this smoke doesn't fade away too fast, XP3 is going to peek across, gets XP3, and burns that down. Muffin is really close to Moses. Oh, wow. Dink gets off, but it is an M4, and it doesn't go through the head armor that well. So Moses wins that battle. Touchdown grenade, though. So 1 terrorist remaining. That's going to be TM versus 2 CTs here. The pushes from Armata are winning these rounds right now. The catwalk push, the mid push, they're getting a hold of it. United 5 needs to adjust and be prepared. Maybe sit back a little bit more here. maybe the adjustment, it has to be a sit back. They have to sit back, wait for the push to come, and try and catch them on angles. But Armata picks up another round, scores 13-9.
Armata's doing a great job of staying aggressive and pushing, as you're saying, but I think it's pretty rare that you see them push and just all get annihilated at the same time. Usually whenever they have a push, they do a really good job of trading off of each other, and if one player goes down and the second one doesn't feel like he's in a safe place, the second player has no problem just turning right around and not overextending on the push, just pushing to where they're as far as their arms can reach, basically.
And Char opens up the initial round right there, or opens up with the initial kill in the round. Doom is going to be very close to getting XP3. Lots of damage. Doom doesn't go down, though. He's down to 22 HP here. He just picked up a Galil right there. And 2 terrorists are going to be down. A little bit less of an aggressive play here from the CTs. Storm catches Doom in the vent, and we are back to a 3 versus 4. So 1-man advantage for the CTs. Just like that, it's evened up now. Ward and Moses both getting kills. So the power advantage goes to the terrorist here. They have head armor and AKs versus 1 player with an M4, 1 with an AK. They have head armor also. They're going to be working their way around, going into B. They've committed to B. Warden is stuck behind that in the bomb site, but makes the shot happen, shooting upper as Storm peeks out and shoots the guy behind that new barrel. That would have been the pit right there, and United 5 moves back within 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, United 5 isn't dead by any stretch of the imagination. Their economy isn't doing too great, but they're playing really well. And one of their best practices this game has been their post plant, or just around the plant time play. As soon as a team is planting or after they plant, whether they need to defuse or retake a site, they've been pretty much lights out on those. And wow, Warden and team not wasting any time, going right up Cat and getting 2 opening picks.
Working very aggressively through the Cat there. If that would have been an aggressive play from Armata right there, that would have been pretty nuts, because they all would have just met up in Cat and mid right there. Who knows the way it would have went, but the aggressive play from Armata has been working for them, and Relic's last player left alive on the CT side. Bomb planted A. He's got a tough uphill battle here. 1 versus 4. They know he's up there. He's already thrown a nade and a flash, so all they're going to do is just work that. 1 player should flank around him in case he tries to escape here. Gun battle with XP3, that's a loss for him. So now United 5 moves back within 2 rounds. Score is 13-11 Armata.
Relix has played great all game, but I'm pretty sure that clutch was just, a situation like that, those are basically unwinnable. You only have 20 bullets per clip, the time is already working against you, and there were, 4 terrorists up? That's, those aren't very winnable. So I think he did the best with what he was handed, but the CTs are not so flush with money as they're saving this round, and the rush is coming into exactly where the CTs are not.
We're in your 25th round now. Look for United 5 to come out big here. XP3 took a ton of damage at the beginning of the round right there, though. He's down to 16 health, and Moses gets a ton of damage done to him, too. And Peas Muffin finally able to get that kill there and answer the round. But now we have a 4 versus 4 situation. 4 versus 3 as Warden gets checked out of the game from Muffin. So Muffin with a 2K on the round, and I stuck on that player. Char gets a kill, so this is a winnable round here. CT's got to retake, and they got to do it fast. Moses evens it out a little bit, though. And I still lost part of my overlay there. But Storm, last one up alive. Fakes on the defuse. They get the kill there. He stuck the defuse. Romulus, is he going to get this? It's going to be extremely closer, and he does. He gets the defuse. Armata pulls it to 14-11.
Wow. Wow. I mean, just to go from, saying, United 5, this is their chance to come back, and to have Armata just eco them right off that must be, I mean, my heart just fell for United 5. I'm sure they also didn't take it very lightly. It'll be interesting to see if XP3 can get a pick and reopen this round. Once again, they aren't exactly dead. Armata hasn't sealed up anything yet with 14 rounds, so United 5 just needs to maintain their composure and hit their shots and work off of each other as they have been all game, except they need to cinch up the loose ends on this one.
Wow, if you want to take over for a second, I need to close a window here, apparently.
Absolutely. So far nothing really has happened, but United 5 has entered the B bomb site. Warden getting a pick and pushing his way immediately into jail as the bomb is going down. So 5v4, the bomb goes down. 2 players for Armata have already rotated towards the site. One of them, number 7, might go down right here to Warden. He's got to push right in front of him. But no, he's actually able to take down Warden and even up the player count. Are you back, or should I still continue?
I am still here. We brought it back, and it looks like the bomb is going to be in there. The retake is not going so great here. We are into a 3 versus 3 battle, and XP3 is getting quite a bit of kills here. Romulus with the 2K on the round. XP3 pushes into the site. The bomb is ticking down extremely close, trying to jump on it. Can't make it happen. 1 CT left remaining. That's your number 9 player. He goes down, and United 5 answers that round. Score is now 14-12. Armata is still so close to winning this game.
Very close. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Armata, once again continue to save this round. I see 2 players who are in buying position with over 5K, but 3 of their players can't afford rifles to follow it up. So Armata's willing to make this a close game. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're just looking to use their pistols and pick up another eco round to cinch up the 15th round. Either way, I think it's going to be tough with pistols.
And for those of you wondering, my overlay is glitched. I cannot bring the side info back up. But here comes your execute into the A bomb site. Terrorists just burned their way in there, and there's only going to be 2 CTs left alive. They got to try and work their way over from B. 1 working through vents. Your number 9 player, Doom, trying to get through the vents. It's going to be the last one left. He's probably not going to be the first person to get spotted here. Let's go back over. I believe Relics. Nope. Relics. G does nothing. The overlay is glitched. I have to restart CSGO to bring it back. It will not pop back up for us, but we're going to be following Relics because he's going to be getting pushed right here. 2 terrorists right there. He can steal the gun here, force a rebuy. That'd be good for them going into the next round. Not able to. Oh, he does get the kill right there. Goes down at the end of the round there. Char up top. Look at Char just hanging out. Char was going to try and steal something there. Warden. Just look at the intuition from Warden there, just watching, thinking that Char might be there. Char doesn't fall back that direction, though. And United 5 brings it back within 1.
Even still, Armata's economy is probably not as solid as they would have liked. Looks like one of their players is going to be rocking a FAMAS, or maybe that was a misbuy. I actually don't see it. Oh, no, he does have a FAMAS. Okay, so mostly a solid buy from all of Armata, and a full buy from United 5. This is, once again, another very winnable round for United 5, and also a very winnable round for Armata. These are the rounds where, you really separate the men from the boys, for lack of a better expression.
And we are going to be in a very, very tight round here. For those of you guys still saying it, GH nothing. The overlay is completely glitched for me right now. I have to completely reload CSGO for it to come back. Nothing will bring it back up for us. And Warden right there. And TM Warden with another kill. This is going to get tied up right here. This is going to be all 5 terrorists versus 2 CTs. And the 2 CTs look like they're just going to bomb out. You got Chard running away right now. And Doom running away also. It looks like they're just going to stack. Try and get some exit kills. Try and force some rebuys here. And wow. United 5 is going to bring this to a tie. 14-14.
I don't want to be disrespectful in any way, because Relics has really been playing a great game, pretty much all game, with putting up a score of 20 and 20 with 7 assists. But I'm gonna be honest, that was one of a few instances where I actually saw him blow a crucial kill. There were some times before in the pit area of the B bomb site, under the overhang, where he could have picked up a few kills. That round, he was shooting at one very, very blind terrorist for a long time. Did a ton of damage, but was unable to kill him. I'd like to see Relics turn, some of those 7 assists into finished frags, because I think they would have resulted in winning rounds.
Here comes the mid press right now. They're going to press mid extremely hard. One player is going to move over into A. He's got a rifle on him. That's going to be Doom. And the mid press, they're going to miss him. They're going to completely miss all of the terrorists, and they're going to run away towards B. That is heartbreaking, dude. That is absolutely heartbreaking for Armata.
Yeah, but, once again, they're going to be able to buy up next round, presupposing that they don't rotate and, win this retake, which I've seen crazier things. So, that means potential overtime, and we have time to kill before the next game, so overtime is as good a time as any to, get some more rounds in.
Yeah, we're going to be getting close. United 5 should be able to mop up these kills this round. CTs are pushing their way in there. They're going to get some kills off, though. There's only 2 terrorists remaining right here. Oh, Storm and Moses in a nice crossfire. They're protecting Storm by himself. He's got CT. He gets 1. He gets 2. Wow, Storm is able to clutch that with the 3K right there. And United 5 is guaranteed at least a tie in overtime here if Armata is able to win this. And here comes the buys from both teams. You can see the money. Players have been buying. This is going to be a nuts round right here.
Yeah, definitely. That was an incredibly clutch round out of Storm, maintaining his composure and taking down all pushing counter tires. But it was not a bad retake from Armata. The fact they were able to work that down to a 1v1 with just pistols.
Oh,
Armata steps up big.
Those nades!
Romulus, PZ, Muffin, and Char all teaming up, all 3 of them picking up 2 kills collectively.
Oh, man. And Muffin gets 1 also, so 2 terrorists left. Your number 1 player is going to be working his way up into the mid right now. Bomb is down in A tunnels. This is going to be tough. You got XP3 fighting Doom right there, trying to get the kill off. Goes down. Storm, last one left, has to clutch this for the win. Otherwise, we are going into overtime, and Storm by himself. 4 terrorists up alive. He's going to get pushed from catwalk. He gets caught from the side, and just like that, Armata ties it. We are going to overtime.
I have to say, once again, extremely impressed with Armata, especially for being able to go the distance and take it to overtime. But I'm extremely impressed that they were able to maintain their composure. Usually when teams, go down to the 14-15 round, or even when, another team makes a comeback on your team and the morale just kind of drops. Everyone starts to freak out. Everyone says, oh, whatever, we lost. They're United 5, how can we beat them? But no, Armata stands up in the face of adversity, and they were able to bring it to 15-15.
It looks like CEVO's configs there got these guys a little confused. They didn't think it was going to happen so fast. It just directly goes to it. The way the config is set up, that it knows if it needs to go to overtime, it automatically knew it was 15-15, and boom. Overtime starts immediately. The guys were caught off a little off guard. I don't think they've had to play overtime yet in CSGO, so or at least in the new CEVO rule set like this. So they weren't ready for it. Kills coming. They're saying they're AFK. And do you think I have enough time to reconnect really fast so I can fix my overlay?
Well, you can try. Worst case scenario, I can ban for you, but I can't imagine it's going to take that long. And we also have freeze time to work with. While you're doing that, one thing I want to talk about is that in this, fake not live pregame round, Char was actually boosted in the A bomb site onto the overhang that's above Cat. First of all, I'm pretty sure that overhang is no longer completely transparent, or sorry, no longer completely opaque. You can actually see through it. It is a little bit transparent in certain spots, so it'll be interesting to see how effective that spot is if they opt to reuse it when the game relives.
Yeah, I'm having to completely restart. I just tried to reconnect, and that did not work out for me. So you guys are seeing the Be Right Back screen because I'm reconnecting the server, not going to share info. Sorry about that, guys, but I should be live in just a second here. These guys are still waiting and still AFK, so it'll only be a few more seconds.
Okay, so, if you had asked me to predict the game before the game started, I probably would have said something in the neighborhood of, 16-8 United 5. But now we've seen that Armata has the chops to take United 5 to overtime. Who do you think can bring the overtime home? Do you think Armata can keep the momentum up, or do you think United 5 is going to have their experience shine through?
Man, I'm going to have to go with Armata. Surprising, man. They surprised me extremely good. I did not expect that from them. I thought United 5 would be able to pull this together. The only thing that worries me is United 5 is so... You got to think about it. United 5 with players like Warden and Storm, Moses, and XP3.
They don't choke.
They've been doing this for so long. Think about all the overtime rounds between them that they've played. Just Warden by himself, I don't think Armata's players with their overtime rounds combined together have as many rounds in overtime as Warden does. I'm being honest. Like, I think that's going to help your United 5 team a little bit here. But I think, man, I think Armata's got it. When they need to, those pushes are working out for them. And just like that one push works out, Char is able to get down Moses. They don't completely push anymore. TM was waiting right there. I don't know. He did not get spotted, so your CTs are going to rotate back out a little bit. They're just lurking in mid. And the pushes from Armata are working. They're out shooting United 5 right now.
Definitely they're out shooting. Definitely they're out shooting. It'll be interesting to see if United 5 can rework off of this, try to bring this round together. And they are gathered up around the cat side, but there are 3 CTs there also waiting for them. They're just going to have to hit their shots on this one.
And we are back into this first round of overtime. One player down, that's Moses from United 5. Relics, looks like they're going to be executing over into the A bomb site. They're going to try and get in there. Warden's the first one in. He's going to get that bomb down. Oh, but Char is right there in his face. Char goes down to Storm, still able to plant. Smoke covering him. He's able to get in, get to planet A. So first round in overtime, there is a plant from United 5. They get one player who's Char who goes down. Romulus gets a kill right there. Answers. So now we're back to a 4 versus 3. TM, XP3, and Warden versus all just like that. Going down to 2. Relics is going to be left. Muffin's going to be left. Muffin, last one. He's going to get on that bomb, and those trades happen. And just like that, Armata wins the first round of overtime by 1 player left alive.
Man, that was an incredibly clutch round out of PZ Muffin. He stayed hidden in the horseshoe area for such a long time, and it was really a great play. He stayed patient. He waited for his time, basically. He just didn't... He had no reason to peek earlier. Had he peeked earlier, he just would have gotten shredded and taken down, just like his team did. But, you know, he was able to be smarter than that, and they won the round because of it. It was really great play out of PZ Muffin, who has had a good game so far, but hasn't been able to really... I don't know. He hasn't been able to outshine anyone else on his team up until this point in the game, and it was a great time to outshine.
And here comes the terrorists working their way up. They are going to be fighting against the number 6 player of Relics and your number 9 player of Doom. We're going to be following Doom for a second here. Both players actually dropped down into the pit after Relics got a kill there, but your terrorists are still stacked up outside B. One is going to be at B stairs. Your other 3 are going to be at ladder at B. There goes the smoke there. Doom is going to be watching for Warden. Warden's going to be peeking out right now. Let's see if Warden is able to get any kills off this peak right here. One player pushed him. That's going to be Muffin. Muffin's so close. They're probably going to execute here very quick. Gunfight happened. Warden not able to get that. Oh, goes down. Storm's going to be working his way up also. So Storm and Moses and XP3. Storm gets a nice kill there. Still shooting back on the XP3. Working it up with the op. Misses his shot. He's by himself right here. Armata is looking poised to be able to pick up a second overtime round. XP3 peeks out, goes down. So that is going to be Armata with 2 of the overtime rounds here. If they get 3 here, this is going to be huge for them on CT side.
Definitely. One thing about the CEVO overtime rules, for the viewers who may not be familiar with them, is that you actually start with 16K and not the 10K that has been standard in the past. This makes for more gun rounds in overtime, and it makes for a tougher overtime for the teams. Usually, if you win the first 2 overtime rounds, you can almost guarantee yourself the third because you know the other team is only going to be half bought or, you know, just buying whatever they can. But in this one, it's all guns all the time.
And it looks like they're going to be executing their way over into the A. That's going to be Char and Romulus are going to be your 2 CTs that are closer. This nade should get quite a bit of damage on Warden. Not that much, surprisingly. Only 22 damage. TM takes a little bit there too. Moses gets some. So you got 4 terrorists just stacked up behind that smoke, and Char is just poised and ready for it. Look at him just waiting. This could be bad right here. If they're not able to kill Char, Armata is going to walk away with 3 of the 6 overtime rounds here. Then after that, they will only need 1, and they've got it for sure. If they win this, United 5 has to win all 3 of the next one. And here comes the push. There's 1 kill. There's 2 kills right there. And Romulus cleans up with another one, and then goes down at the end of that. So XP3 and Storm, last remaining terrorist. Storm picking up some big kills there. XP3 also getting some big kills there. Peas Muffin, last one left. He's going to be your number 8 player. He's going to run away for a second, work his way back out towards mid to see if he can get XP3. We will follow him for the remainder of the round as he's got to try and clutch this here. If he would have had that nade dropped right there, he knows where Storm's at trying to make those shots happen. Storm doesn't run out of there. Storm was so low. If he could have got a couple shots to hit him right there, that would have been amazing. Gets that off, but XP3 gets the kill for that round. So that first is going to be 2 rounds for Armata, 1 for United 5, and that's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for United 5 switching sides here.
Definitely. If Armata can get aggressive and get in United 5's face, I could definitely see them taking this game from here. They are once again in the driver's seat, but United 5 not gonna let up. I want to see Armata basically straight up rush B and get in United 5's face. I think that is going to be their best chance of winning this round. Or if they, it looks like that is basically what they're gonna do. They know what's been working for them, which I think is incredibly smart. They've been adapting really well this game.
And here we go. This is going to be your first round of the switch here. Ward goes down right off the bat. Relics is able to get him down, so that's a big kill for them as they're trying to execute. 2 CTs already in there. Doom with a nice headshot working his way in. He's going to meet XP3 in the smoke. He should hear him. XP3 runs away wisely. Doom was ready for that kill. He sees XP3. No, he doesn't see XP3. Looks like XP3 and TM last remaining. Let's follow XP3. Trying to get some off shots. Through the box, gets one. Gets taken down from his side. TM last remaining CT here. This could be Armata's 3rd round of overtime. All they need is to get 4, and they get it. And like that, Armata Char picks up the final kill. So Armata gets that. So they're at least guaranteed going into another round of overtime now. All they need is one of these 2 rounds here, the last 2, and they win the game.
That must be a huge weight lifted off Armata's shoulders. And if I were them, I would run right back towards B. It looks like they're gonna mix it up once again. I guess they don't want to focus on that B take too much. And wow, they're actually gonna eat a lot of damage today and damage overall, despite the fact that they are able to pick up the man advantage. Although not for long.
Executing their way out into the mid through the catwalk. Bomb is going to get planted right there. XP3 close to Char. Char peeks out, get the damage off on him. So Storm and Moses, this is for all the marbles here. If they are not able to 2v3 clutch this here, they are going to lose this game in overtime to Armata. Char gets that kill off Storm. Last one left. Storm trades out Char, so he's got a 1v2 here. Both players are going to be up in the horseshoe. That nade does a little bit of damage to him. He's down to 60, so Muffin is up there, and Doom is up there too. He's got a 1v2 them here. If he can get these shots off, he can't make it happen. Doom wins that right there, and that is going to do it. Armata wins 19-16 on season.